look at this. We're going to look at factored to standard form into kind of sketching what these polynomials look like. So first we're going to start with the quadratic. We know that this is a quadratic because we have x times x. You know x squared is going to be the highest power in there, okay? But first what we need to figure out here is this -4 value in the front. We know we're going to have to distribute that at the end, okay, once we find out what happens in the inside here. Okay, so our first steps are we've got x and then plus 3 and then x and then minus 8. Okay, so then just go ahead and fill out your square. So x times x would be x squared. X times -8 is minus 8x. X times positive 3 is plus 3x, and 3 times -8 is minus 24. So you all should be very good at doing that by now. So we've got x squared, and then -8x plus 3x is minus 5x minus 24. And then our last and final step is we want to make sure that that value in the front, the a value, gets distributed into everything. So our final equation in standard form is this: y equals -4x squared plus 20x, and then -4 times -24 is going to be positive 96. Okay, so that will be our final answer here. And what's interesting here is if you want to make sure that we find out what the y-intercept is, the y-intercept is always that last number. And we can check by multiplying -4 times 3 times -8. And you're going to see, you're going to get the y-intercept value. Okay, so now this is written in standard form. Okay, this is written in standard form. Okay. Next one, we have somewhat of a factored form here, but we have a binomial, okay, and then we have a trinomial, right? So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to make sure that this a value here, since we have an a value of -1, y equals negative, whatever I'm going to get as my answer, I'm going to just change all the signs at the end. All right, now you run this the same sort of way. I've got x and then plus 4, and then on the top I've got 3x squared minus 2x minus 7. Okay, treat this exactly like we would. All right, so I've got 3x squared. X times -2x is, I'm sorry, 3x to the third power, I should say. And then x times -2x is minus 2x squared. And then -7 times x is minus 7x. And it should go down 3, 2, 1. You can see it's in decreasing order. All right, and then here I've got 12x squared, and then 4 times -2x is minus 8x, and then 4 times -7 is minus 28, okay? So now what's nice about this here is the diagonals are always our like terms, all right? You see these diagonals are like terms, and then these diagonals are like terms. Okay, so if I transfer this down into my polynomial down here, I'm going to get 3x to the third is all by itself. 12x squared minus 2x is plus 10x squared. And then -7x minus 8x is minus 15x. And the last thing we got is minus 28. So our last and final step to write in standard form would be y equals, we're distributing that negative into all 4 terms there. So I've got -3x to the third minus 10x squared plus 15x and then plus 28 right on the end there, okay? And real quick, if you wanted to double check the a value, or sorry, the y-intercept, you could take -1 times positive 4 times -7, and you're going to get positive 28. So that's how you're going to find out how to find the y-intercept, and then write your function in standard form. This is in standard form, okay? All right, good luck.